1.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. RTVZone.com. Me, Rock Harper, got two phenomenal, knock it out the box guests tonight on the second edition of Hell's Kitchen Recap right here. Looking forward to answering your questions and get you all caught up on season 10 with Mr. Gordon Ramsay. First up, got to introduce the ladies first. The incomparable, the notable, I won't even fill in the blanks like the ladies are this season. We got Barbie Marshall, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, can we get some fake?
Hi out there.
All right, welcome Barbie. Barbie's originally from Southwest Philly.
That's right.
And now resides in Lancaster County, and she is the owner chef of Soup. That's SOOP Catering. So I'll let if you need something. Anyway, she travels. Book her. And also, my man, my neighbor, round the way for life. Didn't even know it was on the map. Y'all know him as Tavon. Is it Hubbard, right?
Tavon Hubbard, yes it is.
Tavon, my bad.
What's going on, you guys? How are you?
22-year-old executive chef, 23 now in Alexandria, Virginia, Top Golf, out there getting his swing on and getting his cook on, executive chef, Tavon Hubbard. Welcome to the show, baby.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today?
Hey, listen, man, before we go into this, your screen name is, please say your screen, well, it's up there on the board. Your screen name is
my name is Big Body Karate.
Explain that real quick, please.
I mean, it's catchy, right? Like, big body, do a little bit of karate, you know, gotta feng shui it up, you know. So, Big Body Karate is the side name. So, Chef Big Body Karate to some of you guys. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I can dig it. All right, let's jump right into it. So, we are, what are we, 6 to 7 episodes in? We're a few weeks in. We're just going to jump right in. Tavon, we'll come back to, some of the stuff that you were on. First of all, this last episode, we'll pick it up on Tuesday. Guy is gone, okay? This is why I always tell people I'm not great at picking winners and losers on Hell's Kitchen because Guy, I liked him. I thought he was going to be a finalist. No, he's gone. Clemenza, I want to ask you both this. Clemenza up there, I think that when you get up there on the chopping block, Chef Ramsay really wants to see, he hasn't made his mind up all the time yet. It's a toss-up time. This is my thinking. It depends on who fights and really shows. He wants to see what you're saying. So I think because Clemenza fought and he said the right things, hey, I messed up, but here's what I'm going to do, yada, yada, yada. I think that saved him. Barbie, give me your thoughts on that, on that elimination specifically and fighting on the chopping block. You've been up there a couple of times at this point.
I've been up there 3 times, and I have to completely agree with you. And Clemenza was definitely inspirational when he got up on the chopping block. He was like, I don't deserve to be here. I am not the worst chef on the team. And so that's why he got to stay. And Chef saw something in him that made him want to keep him there. And it doesn't, and clearly as of last night's episode, you'll see if he decides that you made a bad decision, he'll change your mind. He's not going to be pushed into it. So, when you get up there in front of him, you have to show heart. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry to step on you like that. Now, Tavon, I always say the first couple people that get eliminated have it a little rough because it's a very intense environment. You can't really get adjusted, and it's just, who sticks out to them. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to speak for you, but you were up there on the chopping block. You were the first to get eliminated. But speak about, sort of how that affected you. Barbie, you still there with me? Barbie, you still there with me?
I'm here.
All right. Did I piss Tavon off that much? Okay. Nah, that's all good. We got a disconnection. He'll be right back. All right. I think he's joining us back. But
yeah, my bad.
Before he comes back, You here? You with me?
Yeah, I'm here. What's going on?
All right, real quick. Just give me your thoughts real quick on the chopping block, that whole experience.
I mean, I think Barbie definitely said it right. Like, when you're on the chopping block, it's your one time. Like, you can't be modest. You can't undersell yourself. Like, you got 20 to 30 seconds to say everything that's on your mind and change someone's mind that's in front of you, because, I mean, without that time, it's really, you know what I mean? Clemenza did a great job. Like, he's definitely not the weakest chef, and he definitely showed that in his spiel when he was on the chopping block, letting Chef know that, hey, this is what it is, and this is what I have, and I'm not done. So I definitely agree, and it was definitely commendable to Clemenza. He didn't try to throw anybody under the bus. He didn't, give excuses. It was what it was, and he was able to, keep it going. Like, this is what I want to do, and I'm here for it. So this definitely was a commendable experience.
Now, Barbie, got to go back to you. First thing, right? I'm looking at the challenge. The challenge was between the red and blue team. Basically, you had domes, and you had to lift those domes off, and there was ingredient revealed, protein, and then veg, and then starch. First thing, before we get to the specific challenge, Dana was the first one to, not the only one. It's, she grabbed the celery the celery root. And, in the interview room, she's like, it's all one for all or something. You got to grow for what you know, bitches, or something like that. I can't remember, but she said bitch. My question is, what's up? I asked this last night on Twitter. What's up with the B word? Like, what's going on? You haven't dropped it on the interview that much, but what's up with the gratuitous use of the word bitch? Because I got in a little trouble saying the word bitch on my season, and I wasn't even starting it. But y'all just throwing it around like, so tell me about it.
Well, early on, if you notice, the B word was flying around, and I kind of was like, no, don't call me that. So I don't know if it's one of those things where for certain women they don't mind, and for others they mind a lot. It's not something that I particularly like to use on a regular basis. So, I would add that Hell's Kitchen is like a pressure cooker, so all of everything that's going to come out is going to come out. And if you're going to be super aggressive with another woman, the B word might be the best trigger to use.
Okay. All right. Any thoughts on that thing, huh? All right. So, Robin, Barbie, I'm going to go to you. On the beats. Robin got beats, right? So, her thing was the beats.
Robin got beats.
You got, what did you get? What was your main item? Chicken, hen?
I missed everything after Robin got beats, and then I heard hen. So I got a hen. Okay. I got a hen and bok choy. I must have been able to grab a couple fingerling potatoes because I made a hash, and I got shrimp. Tiffany wound up with quail eggs. I'm allergic to eggs, so when I was standing up at the dome looking at shrimp, looking at eggs, I actually was standing there looking, and she took the quail eggs, so I took the shrimp.
I got you.
That's how that boiled down. The challenge, though, was to work together and choose ingredients to make dishes as a team that will all go over well. And I think that Christina was the only one that might have said, hey, guys, we should be talking more. And that was when the divide sort of happened, and it was like, no, everybody for themselves, and everybody was just like scrounging, and I wasn't going to fight over an ingredient. If I had to work with what I had to work with, I did. So I made a hash, and it went over as well as it did. One person didn't particularly care for it, bok choy and shrimp and potatoes, but I got pretty good results compared to some others.
Nice little jab there. Now, Robin got beats. Robin, I like Robin's energy. A lot of people online are saying that they like Robin. I think she's energetic. She's she's full of energy. I love that. I think sometimes it's sort of displaced or focused in the wrong or maybe misguided is the right word. But she started off, I think attitude is everything. She started off and said she hates beats. I think beats are phenomenal. That's just me. I'm not trying to be a food snob or anything like that. I love beats. I know how to work with them, I think. But then, okay, I had to work with a lot of stuff. We all do as chefs. You know, that's what all these shows are about. Taking you out of your comfort zone, making you work with stuff you're not comfortable with. And, you know, getting that up out of you. But she goes to the chefs and says she hates beats at the judging table. But, like, talk to me about that. I thought that was idiotic at best.
You're under so much pressure that I think that she just wanted to be honest and honest about her dish. If she hates beets and she hasn't found a way that she likes to prepare it and she's doing it in a rush, then it may just be like, I don't even like this, so I don't know if you will. And so it may have been a preemptive warning that, you know, it's not my best. So I can understand. There was a time when I was younger that I didn't like beets because they taste like sweet earth. They do. And I understand what she meant by they taste like dirt, but I think that there are certain ways that some things can be prepared and they can completely put you off. And then you can find someone that prepares it beautifully and you realize that it was, you know, operator error and not the dish itself.
Listen, I understand everything you're saying. And when I was teaching at a culinary school around here, the last thing I always told my students, never come up to me and tell me the negative. I'm judging you. So you don't want to put anything. You can't hear me? Let me ramble.
You went in and out.
All right. I'm good. Can you hear me? No problem. We're having some connection problems there with us, folks. But my point is you don't want to put anything in front of a judge.
I can't hear you at all.
You don't want to put anything in front of a judge that gives them a bad idea of, or, you know, a negative connotation of your dish. You want to say, hey, this was challenging. I've never worked with beets before, but I hope you like it. You want to say, I hate what's in front of you. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Because you never know if the beet is the diner's favorite vegetable, and your confidence you still have to be confident in the dish.
Exactly. All right, now last thing on the challenge. You all won, ironically, which is so funny because there was chaos in the red kitchen and seemed to be very calm and collected in the blue kitchen. You all won. So I don't know if that's a lesson. What does that say?
That says that there are some talented chefs in the red kitchen.
Okay.
That definitely says that there's talent. And surprisingly, we did win because I feel like we didn't do what we were asked at the beginning. And the beginning of it chef said, work together. And we didn't do that. So, you know, we did learn. We have to learn to do that.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Brian, he said, hola.
My video's out and my audio's out.
He said, Brian, who's on the blue team, said, buongiorno, hola, to the chefs. Do you remember that?
He said, buongiorno, hola, and good morning, or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah. But was any of the chefs Italian? Was one of them Italian, maybe?
You know, I think that he just wanted to cover all of the bases that he knew. I have no idea. He's hilarious. Brian is a character. Okay. He is hilarious. Like, seriously, when he did it, it wasn't funny, but it was. Because it was just like, that's him. He's a character. Uh-huh. He tells jokes. And that one came out. And
what do you think about the timing of that? It seems awkward, like, that type of, like, dummy.
It was uncomfortable to watch.
You look uncomfortable right now, so I can imagine being on the show. Like, uncomfortable for him. So anyway, moving on. All right, so let's go to the Twitter real quick. I'm going to go to real quick question. This is a hot topic because it's actually leading into, you all won the challenge. And my man Dennis the Cynic on Twitter, at Dennis the Cynic, says, did they actually change the bath water? So give me a quick lead up to that question. Tell everybody what that's about.
So our reward was a spa day. I'm getting a massage next to Kimmy, and Tiffany and Robin are taking bubble baths. And it was asked of me if I wanted to take a bubble bath, and I replied, is the water going to be changed out and the tub cleaned? And Robin
now, when you say
was offended.
Bath, this is like a spa. This is like a huge spa, like a 40-foot pool with bubbles in it.
This was a bathtub with bubbles in it. It was a bathtub. This was not a pool. This was not a hot tub. There was no chlorine. There was no salt even. There was no treatment of, this is where you're going to shed skin cells, let's say, of that kind of water. It was a bubble bath. And I'm sorry, there were some people that were all over me like, hey, you wouldn't get in a pool with Robin? Yes, that's different. It's treated. This isn't treated. This is her bath water. Bath, not pool, not hot tub. Bath. I'm not getting in someone's dirty bath water.
They didn't change the water.
And so I didn't get in. It wasn't an option.
Okay.
And sometimes I think that that's a part of me that people have a hard time relating to, is because when I say that's disgusting and I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. And I was not going to do it, no matter who asked. And whether or not she peed in the water.
Did she pee in the water?
I didn't even stick around to ask. That, not my business.
Well,
the only thing that I needed to worry about was whether or not if the water was changed when I got in the tub, and I didn't get in the tub.
Let me ask you this. People always, do you think it's up to this point, right? Or just on the show. We lost a lot of challenges on season 3. The guys did. And people think that challenges, I honestly don't think challenges have too much to do with success on the show. Maybe mentally, sure. But depending upon the person, I actually liked it because a lot of times you were back there prepping, working on your knife skills, learning your menu, we were bouncing stuff. And many times when you came back from the challenge, you were drunk, you were sort of relaxed, you were in your zone, sort of resting on your laurels. How do you feel about, especially this challenge? You all did well in service later on, but just in general, throughout the show up until this point, how do you feel winning or losing challenges? How does that put you in a better position or worse position? Tell me your take.
It depends, because if you do go on a challenge and you're drinking and you come back, you don't have that time with the menu. You don't have that time with the prep. You don't know who did what. You don't know what's involved. So when you have a challenge and you win it and you get that reward, you still have to be focused on dinner service. You can't come back and say thanks for the reward and then not prove that you deserved it. And I think that after that particular reward, the last one, it wasn't very relaxing for me. Thanks, Chef. I really know you tried. Like, you really did try. But due to unseen circumstances, being offered someone's tub wasn't relaxing for me. So I never got completely relaxed and into the groove. And I don't think the team did either. It wasn't anything intentional on my part. Like, I didn't harp on it. Like, I was just like, no. But we went back into the kitchen, and I definitely went back into the kitchen with, all right, let's get business done.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So that next question goes right into service. The service was who was on there? You had Tito Ortiz, right? I thought that was amazing. And on the blue side, and you had my main man, Sugar Ray Leonard, all right, on the red side.
We did. We had Sugar Ray Leonard on the red side. Yes, we did. Oh my goodness. I wasn't as close as everybody else was to the conversation, but I do remember, you know, Sugar Ray loved me, and I was like, okay, you did a good job. You know,
you're talking about Robin.
I think that Robin spent the most amount of time with Sugar Ray.
Hold up. Don't be trying to look. This is RTVZone.com. We don't do the political correctness on. We keep it straight on this show, okay? We keep it real, as they say. Tavon, talk to me. Welcome back, man. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and upgrade the service, okay? That dial-up is not cool anymore. 2012. All right, now I'm just messing with you. So listen, here's the thing. Here's the question. All right, I got you. Here's another Twitter question from the Bruin Way 63. Does the intensity of Chef Ramsay ever make it difficult to concentrate during dinner service? I think, Tavon, I'll go to you, but I think that's an obvious one. But talk about his intensity. I don't think people understand Hell's Kitchen talk.
You don't understand Hell's Kitchen till you in Hell's Kitchen and go neck in neck, because we all run, we all operate, we all got the egos as chefs, and you're not used to somebody else talking to you the way they does, so it kind of makes you backtrack. This is how I talk to my cooks, or we interact like that. But when you got somebody else talking down, she's like, who the fuck is you talking to? So it kind of kicks you for a little ego spin, and you like sidetrack. You like, so wait a minute. So should I finish cooking this pigeon, or should I cuss your ass out? Or you know what I mean? You gotta weigh your odds. So then you still service, please. What's going on? What's going? Where's the squad? Where's the scallops? Look, bitch, I'm trying not to cuss you out, so I need to calm down and recap my mindset before I get to going off. So it's a little bit more intense, when you see Gordon and then you're like, okay, I can deal with it. No, bitch, no, you can't. Because if you could, you wouldn't be there and you would be dealing with it and going to hell home with me. Walking out the smoking doors, mad as hell. But I think that's why they hate on Barbie, because that's my good girl. Barbie is my girl. And everybody else can't take it because Barbie's real, and they see it like, oh, well, fuck, like, she doesn't know what she's doing. Yeah, she don't do dinner services, but she's whipping your ass, making you look like a fool. So,
right. Now,
it is what it is.
Very well said. Very well said. I love it. Barbie, talk to me real quick about the intensity of Ramsay during service.
I honestly think that at this point, Chef is yelling at me when I'm making legitimate mistakes. And I can deal with it because the red team is so hostile on a regular basis that I can differentiate between it being for Chef and him yelling at me trying to make me a better chef and it just being competition. So I'm keeping the difference. I have to keep the difference because it's just, with all of the intensity of our team and just not being a team, it not being cohesive. Like I'm in a way like everyone else, don't get me wrong. I'm trying to be a team player, but I know only one person wins. So, but I had some very good advice on the first night and I never forgot what that was. So I just tried to take that with me.
From him? From Gordon?
No, from at dinner.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah! Yeah! Who am I talking about? Oh my gosh!
We sat right next to each other. I remember that. We did. That was a fun time, and it showed like 8 seconds of a really nice dinner that we had. That was a fun time. That was good. That's good. Okay, so next question. I don't think we can ask that one. All right. Oh, well, we got it.
I lost video and sound.
All right. So I'm going to answer this question. It says, this is from _only Jalen. It says, when can we expect Rock's Restaurant to be up and running? Oh, Jalen. This is not about me. Summer of 2013. Now.
I know that's right. I know summer 2013. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. All right. Barbie, you with me?
Okay.
I got
I'm with
two
you.
questions. Greg_Wild and Knickknack8308. Basically,
What?
it says, how in the hell did you put up with Tiffany? And how hard was it not to punch her in the face?
See, here's the thing. Sometimes people push you to the brink so that they can see how you're going to respond to it, and they can make you act like a particular park ape. That's one of my mom's terms. A park ape is a monkey behind a cage, in the zoo, look like he want to go off into the jungle. Just tear the bars down. Just tear the bars down like King Kong to go back to the jungle. And what I'm doing is I'm just concentrating on the fact that my mama would be disappointed in me if I act like a particular park ape on television. So
okay, that's good. Shout
I'm
out
working
to Mom.
really
Shout out to
hard
Mom.
to just, and I'm not an advocate for smoker. You guys see, I smoke cigarettes, but I'm going to tell you, I can be vicious with my tongue. I can cuss you out. I really can. I can make you feel like I just reached inside your heart and just pulled it out of your chest with words. And I choose not to be like that. So a lot of times when you see me taking a long drag off of a cigarette, you really wouldn't want to hear the words that are like going on inside my head. That like
Well, that's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good because I was a little muted as well. We didn't have the intensity, the oldies. We the oldies now. We didn't have the intensity. So we had beefs, but it wasn't as brutal with one another for the whole season as it is now. But, things change and you take on the culture of the contestants, whatever. But I will say, I remember, like, speaking of people cutting people out, and Tavon reminds me of his episode, and I will bring this up, both of them, those scallops. It seems like scallops early on. I was getting tweets out that ass about scallops. And I kept this one. My answer was, listen, it's not about the scallops more than it is about the environment. But Tavon, take me through real quick about the scallops, on first service.
Whew, the scallops. First off, let's just clear this up. I can cook a scallop, okay? The issue wasn't can I cook a scallop, it was can I cut a scallop. So let's make sure we got that clear.
Okay.
So all the wonderful tweets, you can't cook scallops. Yeah, bitch, I can cook a scallop and I can charge you $30 for your scallops. So how you doing? But realistically speaking, it's a little difficult with the pressure of Gordon. And then you got everything else going around that you want your scallops cut perfectly. I feel as though this is a perfect example when we talk about people throwing each other under the bus, because if Gordon didn't come over there, wouldn't nobody said nothing about them scallops being fucked up. But since we got people on our team, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you gotta throw me under the bus? Bitch, it's your station. Why you ain't check your scallops?
Hold on.
Like, what? Go ahead.
Hold on.
That's step
Well, you on a reality show, you said something about he sees all. First of all, a great chef sees everything and knows everything. But when you got 100 cameras watching you and you can't talk about that. I don't want to bring that up. You damn right. Somebody has said, even if the cook was going to snitch on your ass, somebody was going to say, go check Tavon's face. He can pop those scallops up.
Well, damn, let Gordon check me. You ain't got, come on, what happened to the teamwork spirit? Like, hold a brother down. Like, come on.
Hold on a second. The teamwork spirit, because I wasn't over there, but I saw the episode, and I do believe somebody was getting their ass handed to them because every scallop they brought up was misshapen. So, if you had cut scallops and they wasn't trying to dig through them looking for perfect ones, then it would have been a different story. You wouldn't have, if you had had enough that they didn't have to worry about those broken ones, you might not have been called out. But when you're in the heat of service trying to get those plates out and you're looking and you have to go through every scallop, you damn Skippy, I'm throwing your ass. Tavon did it. It was him. He did it, and
Barbie,
I told him
you
not
supposed to be
to.
my good
Because
girlfriend.
guess
My
what?
good girlfriend gonna throw me under the bus? Dang.
I wouldn't have thrown you under no bus.
So listen.
If I threw you under the bus, it was underneath the train you railroaded me with the messed up scallops. Come on, I liked it.
Listen, there's no such thing as throwing people under the bus on a reality show when you got the chance to win $250,000. Not only I will escort you under the bus and back that sucker up. And anyway,
with the train and the truck.
All in fun. Bicycle, scooter, Nikes, all that. Listen, we're running over time. We got to get out of here real quick. In like 2 seconds left. Tavon, we're going to you. Roshni, I loved her. Should she have gone home, or should Roshni have gone home?
Roshni should have been gone home. No pun intended. She should have been gone. Sorry. Roshni and Royce should have been on the same bus. I should still be there with my good girlfriend Barbie.
And your white skinny jeans on, right?
And my white skinny jeans, yes.
Well, if you were gonna stay, you had to do dishes.
Barbie, give me real quick. We got to run. Tell me, Roshi, yes or no? Should she have gone?
Can I answer it like this? At this point in the competition, everybody needs to go in order for me to stay. So it's kind of one of those questions that everybody had to go.
Spoken like a true competitor. I love it. Hey, it's been a lot of fun. Big Body Karate on Twitter, right? How can they find you? Reach out to you. You got a website?
Yeah, definitely. Twitter, Big Body Karate, and then I'm on Facebook, Tavion Hubbard. Check me out. But yeah, come follow me, entertain me.
There you go. I won't be entertaining your ass, but I'll definitely follow you, and I'm coming. And you know, I live down the street from not too far from Top Golf. So if you're in the DC area, go check him out at Top Golf. It's a wonderful, it's a wonderful place to hit this, unlike any driving range we've ever been to. Barbie Marshall, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Barbie Marshall. And you can find me on Facebook, www.facebook.com/farming chef, because that's who I am. I'm a farming chef. I take it from the seed to the table.
Beautiful, beautiful. We love it. Really appreciate you all on. Hopefully I can have you back again. It's been a lot of fun. And everybody out there, don't forget next week, submit your questions to the video mailbag right here, rtvzone.com. I'm Rock Harper, Rock the Cook. Holler at me everywhere. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Cool.